Okay, I just posted up on Craigslist my 2009 Harley Davidson Street Glide FLHX. As you can see, it's the dark blue model. Just going to take a few shots of it so you can see it. This thing's in excellent condition. Paint's in perfect condition. Most of the chrome is in excellent condition. Alright, so I'll list some of the key features that I got on here. So I'll start with, it's got the progressive monotube front shocks. I also got on eBay a 2010 front tire, so that's an 18-inch instead of the stock 17-inch that comes on the 2009 Street Glide. You can see here you got the lower fairing wings, they're Harleys. Down here you got a Jags oil cooler, Kuryakin ISO dually highway pegs that are adjustable. I like the I like seeing the jugs in full view there, so I got the spark plug covers that match the fins, and then went and relocated the horn right here. Got the SE Screaming Eagle yellow spark plug wires. I also got rid of the old stock linkage and replaced it with this billet linkage here that has the ball bearing adapters. All the coolant lines for the oil cooler are stainless steel, braided stainless steel. I have the Harley Goodies extensions on the floorboards here. Let's work our way over here. I got the pretty much brand new Kuryakin floorboards that match the stock Harley floorboards in the front. Got the comfort grip saddle, rear saddlebag guards. Let's keep working our way back here. Standard saddlebag there. We got the 3.5-inch Reinhardt. These are 212, so they're not true duals. I like the sound of the 212s, and you get better low-end torque with the 212s. So I got the black 4-point detachable linkage there with the stealth black luggage rack, the black sissy bar, and this is just a Mustang. You can see here, it's just a Mustang with the got some studs on there. Let's keep going around. This is a CNC seat. You can check these out. These are about $450. It's a low profile seat. Pushes me back about 1.5 inches down, maybe 3/4 of an inch to an inch over the stock seat. This used to be blue. Now it's more of like a white-ish. Still pretty comfortable. I probably have 10,000 miles on it. I weigh about 175 pounds, so not much wear and tear, as you can see. You can always send these back to the company. They'll insert gel inserts if you'd like for $80. It's a great company to deal with. Coming down here, let's see what I got. It's got the normal hookup here for the battery. Let me open this up. This has a race tuner on it. As you can see, here's the pre-programmed dyno for the race tuner. It's Harley installed by Bars Harley Davidson. I got the Arlen Ness Big Sucker here. I went and I put SE 255 cams that are typically standard on a CVO. So this has 255 cams in there. It also has a Baisley or LMR oil pressure spring. In August, a typical stock Harley, you'll be running at 1 to 2 psi in the summertime, sitting in traffic. With this, you're running at about 10 to 15 psi oil pressure. So you get a lot more pressure boost with that. Let's keep moving here. That's the gist of it. It's got brand new brakes. Rotors retrude and they look good. No vibration on the rotors. Let's keep coming up here. Alright, so now for the comfort. It's like it's got a Clockworks Egro upright black bars on it. It's got the Avon, I don't know if you can see it there, Avon grips in a great shape. It's got the Arlen Nest mirrors on it, and you can see I plugged the stock mirrors in the back there. Put an oil temperature gauge, which reads the oil temperature in the pan, which is great. You can see how hot it gets. The hottest it's ever been is probably about 270 degrees, which is pretty good. Since I got the bike, I've run nothing but a Mobil 1 synthetic in it. I always run, what is it? I forget what it is. It's a certain kind of oil for the 6-speed transmission as well as the primary. Synthetic, both synthetic. This actually has, you can see here, I don't know if you can see this little eye. It has a, I think it's cognition or co-imagination, I forget what the name brand is. The headlight blinker essentially blinks the headlight, and I'll show you that in a minute. I don't like the stock Harley radio, it sucks. You got pretty much no option other than weather channel and crappy radio and CD, and I don't remember the last time I used a CD. So this is nice. It comes apart. You can put a CD in if you want to use it. It reads MP3, WMA, AC. Nice thing is it has an input just like the stock one has on the front. Oh yes, it's got the Harley GPS mounted, and I'll turn that on in a second. And it's mounted to a Kuryakin gas door GPS mount. Best thing about the radio, I think, is right here. I ran a 15-foot USB cord through underneath the gas tank into the back, and you can hook up to a 64 gigabyte jump drive and use it just like a jump drive you would on your computer. Plays MP3s, WMAs, and AACs. So let's turn this on here. Turn it down for a second here. So it has, if you can see it in there, it's got the J&M 7¼ inch speakers. It also has mid-range, tweeter, and then the main woofer. Thing sounds unbelievably great. You can see here's the GPS. You know, in the store I got this at Barb's maybe less than a year ago. I think it was $700 out the door. That's hardwired into the battery as well as into the radio. And let me just turn the... now this is, even though it's a Sony head unit, it has all of the ability to control. So let me just change it here. You can see it. It's hooked up through Biketronics. Biketronics has an adapter kit that will go from the Sony to the stock radio, and you lose no controls in there. Everything's exactly the same. And this thing sounds better than my car with 4 speakers. Has cruise control, as you can see here. It does not have ABS, but it does have the security system. Obviously, the 2009 stock bikes with the security system don't have a siren on it, but you could buy a siren if you wanted to. It also has, when I originally bought the bike and I started doing all the performance upgrades, I thought I was going to put a 110 or 124 kit in this bike. So behind here, the actual pressure plate, I've replaced it with a VPC made by AIM, and you can check that out on their website. Trying to think if there's anything else. So this is a 2009, so it does not have a catalytic converter. I think that's the gist of it. Let me just show you the... so when you have your high beams on, it blinks. And the nice thing about this that the stock Harley ones do not have is the stock Harley ones blink on, I think they blink on low beam constantly, as long as it's dark out. So if you have your low beam on and it's dark out, it's constantly on. So in other words, at nighttime you have to ride with your high beams on, so you have a constant on. This works with your high beams on, and then this photo sensor, if you cover it with your finger, obviously if it gets dark, then it turns it off. So it'll only blink in the light, which is a requirement by the federal highway safety standards, that during the day it has to be or excuse me, at night it has to have the ability to shut off. So the Harley one, the only way for it to shut off is to switch it to high beam, which is why you always get blinded by people who are riding Harleys at night. I think that's the gist of it. Let me show you the... So as of right now, I got about 19,000 miles on it. So this thing's a beast, and you can read the write-up on as to why I'm getting rid of it. I just don't have time, and it really just sits in my garage collecting sawdust from all my other projects. So I think that's it. Oh, it has progressive. Let me just take this down here. I picked the wrong side. I'm gonna do the other side here. I forget what model of progressive this is, but I put them on at the exact same time. I don't think it's the 440. I think it's one step up from the 440 from the progressive model rear shocks. So I got them set for my weight right now. They ride really nice. A little bit stiffer than stock. You can back it off and get a little bit more spongier if you like. But I think they are best suited for me. I used to have Rycore. I spent $650 for Rycore ones, and now they're sitting in a box in the garage because I hated them. So other than that, I think that's it. Oh, it does have a, when I put the uprights on, the Eager uprights, I got a 2-inch, plus 2-inch, from Barnett, I believe. It was a, a brand new clutch cable that's poly-coated, much nicer than the stock one, much smoother too. And, yeah, that's it. So let me just, get one final picture here. And then let me just start it up so you can hear what it sounds like.